12 signs a man is in love with you but he's hiding it. Signs a man is in love but hiding it. We've all been there where we're not completely sure whether a guy likes us or not. There are some signs but he's not making a move and he ignores the topic completely. But there are signs that a man is in love but he's hiding it. And the best part? They are so easy to spot once you know what you're looking for that I'm wondering why he's even trying to hide it. 1. He tries to impress you. Whatever you need, he can do it for you. You need someone to protect you, he got it. You need someone to help you around the house, he'll do it. He wants to show you that he is skillful and very helpful to have around. Also, he will talk himself up and share his successes and struggles with you, showing you that he's hardworking and smart. Don't mistake this for a narcissist, because a narcissist will always talk about himself and how he is the best one out there. But a man worth having will show you that he has struggled and that there may be better men out there but he's the one for you. 2. He never turns down your offer. Whatever you have in mind, he's up for it. He clears out his schedule and always finds a way to make time for you. And even if he's busy, he offers you something else you can do together. You just know that you can count on him whenever you give him a call. The little things are usually the most obvious signs that show he's into you. 3. He never brings up other women around you. Sometimes it can seem like there is not a single woman in his life. He will talk about them if you ask him but otherwise, that's just something he won't bring up by himself. And even if he talks about a particular woman, he will refer to her as a friend, letting you know that there is no one special in his life. 4. He leans in. This is something he can't help himself with. The fact that he is attracted to you is making him want to be around you and to have a certain level of intimacy. While you're talking, he will lean in to hear you better and he will lower his voice so you have to lean in too. It's something he does unconsciously, because his body is totally in control when he's around you. He will also touch you accidentally, like touch your shoulder when he's talking to you, move a hair from your face and touch your arm. It's also a great opportunity for him to see how you will react to his touches. If you pull back, he will too. But if you do nothing or even touch him back, it could encourage him enough to finally make a move. 5. He makes fun of the other men in your life. This one is his favorite thing to do, because he wants you to see that he is the man for you, that he will be the best one you can have. But the important thing here is to see in which way he makes fun of them. If he does it jokingly and it's actually funny, it means he's not an asshole who just wants to big himself up. He's just a man in love who still hasn't figured out how to approach you. But if he does it in a mean way, that it actually makes you uncomfortable to hear it, he could be a toxic man. He's not doing it only to show you that the other guys are not for you, he's doing it to boost his ego and that's not the kind of man you need in your life. It won't be long before he starts using mind games on you to get that ego boost he so desperately needs. 6. He makes sure you know he's single. He will often bring up the topic of how he's looking for that special woman and will probably give you the look while saying so. He will also joke about his single life in front of you and add to that the fact that he's not bringing up any women around you. It's pretty clear whom he wants to be that special woman in his life. And if by any chance some woman comes over to hit on him, he will play along until he sees that he has your attention and then he will turn her down. It's simply because he wants to see your reaction. If he sees a little bit of jealousy on your face, you officially made his day. Plus him being rude will only turn you off, so there's no way he will rudely reject any woman who hits on him. 7. His body language is open. You have all of his attention when you're talking and he keeps eye contact, something no man will do if he's not really interested in you. Men are visual beings, they love to look around to see if there's something interesting to see. But if you're the only one he's looking at, then he has already found it. He will also always turn his body toward you when you're together and will never pull back when you're accidentally touching. Other signs to look for are if he's gesticulating a lot with his hands and if he tilts his head. When men are comfortable around you and want to openly communicate with you, they will move their hands a lot when they're talking. And tilting his head while locking eyes with you is an invitation for you to talk to him, or if you're already talking, it means he wants to know more. 8. He gets quiet when you start talking about another man. If there is someone who has your attention that you start to talk about, he will most likely close off immediately. He will never ask you to not talk about him or let you know that he has a problem with you having someone in your life, but you can see in his behavior that he's not okay with it. While you're talking about another man, he is thinking about his lost chance and the ways he can make it better. He's hurting at that moment but still tries to act like nothing is wrong, because it's his, and only his fault that you don't know about his feelings. You can do this as a sort of test, if he's a hard one to read. Start talking about a guy who approached you at a club and how he had all the right manners and moves and how you can't wait to get to know him better. If his mood instantly changes and he tries to change the subject while stuttering about how happy he is for you, you got him. But don't do this unless you're ready to make a move on him. It'll only mess with his feelings and confidence, and that's not the right thing to do. 9. He plays the hot and cold games. One day he wants to be with you all the time and loves spending time with you, giving you the most amazing compliments and all those accidental touches that make your blood surge with desire. And the next day he is so busy that the guy is practically non-existent. The explanation is quite simple: he's in love with you but he's not ready to come forward. Maybe he's not sure how you feel, maybe he's afraid of rejection or getting his heart broken. But for one moment he loses himself and lets go of all the boundaries and walls. He is as close to you as it gets without letting you know he's into you. And he's afraid that you have figured it out, so he turns cold the next day. But still, if he has fuckboy tendencies, let the boy loose. You don't need those kinds of games in your life. 10. He seems nervous around you. If he's fidgeting all the time and is constantly fixing his appearance, such as combing his fingers through his hair and fixing his shirt while talking to you, ask yourself if there is a reason for him to be nervous. Probably the reason he's like that is that he wants to tell you how he feels but something is stopping him from doing so. He also wants to look his best for you, which kind of makes him nervous, because he's afraid he could mess something up and lose the chance with you for good. It's a lot of pressure and we've all been there, so you can't really blame the guy for stuttering and spilling his drinks from time to time. 11. He mirrors your movements. When we like someone, we mirror their movements unconsciously, because we want them and want to be like them. If you're wondering if he's into you, you can do a little test. Next time you're out together, cross your arms and watch if he does the same. If he's into you, he most likely will do it right after you do, without even realizing it. 12. He teases you and jokes about you two being an item. Men love to tease and they love to be teased. It's the perfect way to create that special and intimate bond without all the seriousness. That way, you two have something only you share, that little inside joke that no one knows about. If he gives you a cute nickname and uses it when you're together, that's also him creating a stronger bond between you. And joking about you two being a couple is the perfect way for him to check your reaction and see if you're interested in him. If you react really badly, he will never let you know how he really feels. But no man will ever joke about dating someone if they're not interested in doing so. Please hit the thumbs up and subscribe button, and leave a comment below this video to let me know what you would like to see next, and what type of videos you want me to create for you. If you have any questions, please drop me a comment below and I will be able to respond back to you as soon as possible. To learn more about the signs a man is in love with you but hiding it, get in touch with me personally in the link in the description below this video, and I would love to help you for free.